We are the Terrific 10 volleyball team.
And
you're watching
the Varsity Roundtable!
Nailed it!
From the top of the 222 building on College Avenue in downtown Appleton, it's Varsity Roundtable with Ricardo Arguello. Featuring Brett Christopherson and Rosie. Tonight on The Big Show, Notre Dame girls basketball players Trista Fayta, Gracie, and Sydney Whitehouse. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Arguello.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Varsity Roundtable, a weekly look at high school sports in the Fox Valley area and the only live online high school sports talk show in the state. I am Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin digital live stream team. We're here on the 10th floor of the 222 building, downtown Appleton. We are live and in high definition here at the Post Crescent, and we are proud to have, we're keeping on girls basketball, we're proud to have three-time defending state champion in Division II, the Notre Dame girls basketball team. We have three representatives from the team here to talk about the great season that they've been having. I want you girls to say hi to everyone here. I'm talking about in Cyberworld here, so we have Gracie, say hi to her. There we go. Sydney Whitehouse, Sid.
Hi.
There we go. Trista, I'm sorry, right over there at that camera. Trista Fayta. Yeah, okay, so we got all our hellos in order here. Everyone know that the girls are on board to talk about the great seasons they've been having, and that postseason is right around the corner as they are gunning for an unprecedented fourth consecutive state championship. We want to know all about what's going on in their heads, but I want to let everyone know we're live and interactive. So if you're watching this on your tablet, on your desktop, or maybe on your phone, if you're watching the live feed, just kind of poke on the video. You should bring up a chat application. In that chat application, give yourself a name. And we have Brett Christopherson over there getting us the questions, that anything that you might have for the three girls. Look how excited they are. They want to hear everything that the online world has to offer. But like I do before every show, guys, don't be asking for numbers or anything like that. None of that. Did you have your winter dance or something already?
Yes, we did.
Well, that's over with. But prom's coming up in a few months. Sorry. Just basketball, girls. We had to do that. In our first couple episodes, we had people asking. Now I have to do this every time. See, you take all the fun out of things, right? But let's talk about the great season that you've been having. But before we do that, let's get to know the girls a little bit. I'm going to start with Gracie, Grzesk. Gracie, let everyone know the position or positions you play. And I know how you got into hoops because of your but let everyone know how you got into hoops. Go ahead.
I'm Gracie. I'm like a wing or like a small forward, so like a 3 or 4. And I got into basketball because of my parents. They both coached at the collegiate level, and then they coached me throughout like my youth.
Okay, all right, Sid.
I'm Sydney, right? And I play like a wing, like a 2 or 3, and I started playing basketball because of my sister. I saw her playing it, and I wanted to play it.
Okay,
So.
Trista.
I'm Trista. I started playing because I saw my older brothers playing, and then my mom used to coach them, and then she coached me, but then I ended up playing with the boys all the way to like my 5th grade year.
Fantastic. Good stuff. Again, if you have any questions, log into that live chat. The girls want to answer any questions that you might have. Let's talk about the great season that you've been having. You just had another win. I think it's 20-1 now. Does that sound right? 19 or 20-1. You girls just beat, was it De Pere yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. You know, the FRCC is in your grasp, the championship, I should say. Another incredible season. Look, I'm just going to ask this right away. Are we going to see a 4-time state champ? And I know maybe I should have ended the show with that, but I'm just curious because it's rare when we have 3-time defending state champs on the show. So, boy, oh boy, it is. I guess let me rephrase it this way. Is that the goal, Gracie?
Yeah, that's the goal. After every single one of our years is to end with a gold ball. And I think this year it's obviously our goal. It's been our goal from the beginning, so yeah.
Okay, Sid?
Yeah, we had just taken one game at a time, and obviously we've been blessed with the opportunity to make it to the state championship each year, so we're just looking forward to be there at the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, every year we've played our butts off and we've made it there, so this year, being seniors and winning that 3 years in a row, it's going to be even more special, but we're hoping to get there.
Now, can we rewind it just a little bit? Just take me through that one more time, the championship run, because of who you beat to get there, right? What do you remember, I guess, looking back? Now, I know this is a new season and everything, but what do you remember from that championship run? We'll start over there, Trista, and come back this way.
I just remember having some nerves. I mean, going out there, having so many fans, but being there with my team kind of helped calm me down. And then once the game started, it's like everything was just back to normal. Like, it didn't seem like there was any fans there, but the atmosphere was absolutely incredible.
Okay, Sid.
I think with what we've done in the past, it doesn't help us at all with this season.
Okay.
And I think every team just wants to give us their best shot, and we're going to be ready for that.
Okay, Grace.
Yeah, talking about like last year, I remember like when we were at state, there just was like a lot of pressure and like there was talking about seeding and stuff, and we just weren't really concerned about that. But just like going out and playing, like Pewaukee beat us the first game of the year last year, and then we ended up playing them in the championship again, which I think is a really cool opportunity to go play them. Like they beat you the first game of the year, we wanted to beat them, so I thought it was really cool for us, and yeah.
Because Pewaukee beat you again this year to start the season. Listen, and I remember that last year, that the whole kind of thing, and some of that was media generated, not by me, but other media members about the seeding, all that kind of stuff. How long ago was that? I mean, when you look at the totality of the season, how long ago was that Pewaukee game? We know they're a great team. We know you're a great team. Technically, right now they're number one ranked because they do have that win over you. I'm gonna start here with Trista on that. I'm gonna start with Sid on that, and then go to Trista and Gracie. But I don't want to say it's kind of deja vu, but is that long ago now? I mean, that was way back in November, right? In terms of that loss.
After we lost to them, that obviously wasn't the outcome that we wanted,
Right.
but we just moved on the next day and focused on the next game and just
Okay.
keep improving.
Yeah, and they haven't lost since. Anything to add there, Trista and Gracie?
I mean, I think it was just a learning experience. It was our first game. We obviously were not in shape, but we
Okay.
are now, and I think our game has improved a lot since then, and I think we're ready to play them again.
Okay, Gracie.
Yeah, I think it was good motivation for our team. You know, it's just kind of that like fight that you need to like get your season going. Like we said, it wasn't the outcome we wanted. We obviously want to beat them anytime we play them, but it was really good motivation for us that like, hey, like we still need to get better. We can't relax. There's no relaxing here. So.
Right, all right. Again, here with Notre Dame girls basketball players Gracie, Grzesk, Sydney Whitehouse, Trista Fayta. Brett, you're going to let me know when we have something online. Is it kind of like people are afraid to log in and get the questions going?
I can
that
tell there's
happened
an
last
audience.
week too.
We got people watching, but yeah, I'm on Facebook, YouTube,
that
online.
last week,
I'm
too.
not seeing anything yet. People are pretty quiet out there, pretty
You
shy.
guys are all shy out there. It took them a little while with Hortonville we had last year too, or last week I should say. Okay, listen. I guess I want to talk about the team chemistry because each year is different, right? With the roster, all that kind of stuff. Can you give me? You girls are obviously, kind of like in terms of like the senior leaders, all that kind of stuff. Can you tell me what's that like? The chemistry with you girls as the veteran or I don't want to say old, but you know what I mean. You girls are the oldest players on the team. We'll go with Gracie and go on down. What's that like? What can you describe it in one word?
It's fun. Our team chemistry is fun. This group's really special, and I think about like practice every day when we go. Everyone has a smile on their face. It's fun. Everyone like wants to be there. It's competitive. It's energetic. Yeah, this group's just a lot of fun on and off the court.
Okay.
The one word that I'd say like strong.
Okay.
Just because we've been with each other since just for a long time. And especially with us like being the upperclassmen, I feel like it's really nice because we're really open to the underclassmen, and it's just easy for them to come to us.
Okay. Trista?
Yeah, with that, I'd say like cohesive because like no matter if it's a senior to a freshman, a sophomore to a senior, like we all can get along. We all are super duper close, and especially this year, I think we've kind of gelled more with like the seniors being closer to the sophomores and just like the
Okay.
different grades.
But even given that, when you girls have been together so long, you tell me you don't get sick of each other after a while, maybe a little bit. I'm just asking. I'm playing devil's
Yeah.
advocate here. I got to do that. Come on, Sydney. You're telling me that the girls don't get annoying once in a while. I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions.
I mean, I don't think so, because
No?
we see each other every day, and
Okay.
It's like family.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
We're like
I mean, in
family
Nashville
personally.
too, like people would think we're gonna get annoyed with each other, and I think
I
it
was gonna
perfectly
ask
fine.
that
Yeah.
next question
yeah.
because you girls have gone out of state on these long trips, and it wasn't like that, huh? You girls all got along. Wow.
No, it was
What'd you
fun.
think of Nashville, by the way? Give me some thoughts on that. Go ahead. You can start, Trista.
I thought it was really fun. I mean, we were going into it expecting, like, we didn't know what we were
Yeah,
gonna
we
do
didn't.
there. We knew we were gonna play games, but we didn't know what we were gonna do outside of that. And then we had fun, learned how to line dance.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, the line dancing was very fun. It was definitely an exercise outside of playing basketball.
Okay.
But-
Okay. Gracie.
Yeah, there was a lot of walking. We went and saw a hockey game.
Yep.
We went
see.
to
So
the
you girls went down on the main drag.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh
we
yeah.
went
That's
to
a lot
Broadway.
of fun. It's a
Yep.
great town.
yeah, we went shopping. We went to go see the Ice Museum, which is really cool. There's just a lot of really cool experiences.
Okay, great stuff, Brett. Do you have? Okay, we're switching to Cyber World Girls. We don't. Hopefully, we'll have some good pointed questions, Brett.
Well, this is perfect to what you guys were just talking about. Brady Peterson on YouTube wants to know favorite part of your team's trip to Nashville outside of basketball, and who has the best shoe game on the team.
That's kind of two questions. Now, if you anything else to expand on the first off, I've been to Nashville. It's a great place. I've been there for a wedding and stuff like that. It's a great town. Anything else besides what you girls mentioned that was kind of memorable from that? First off, how was the bus ride down there? That's like a 12-hour drive.
Yeah, it was interesting. We had
book talk.
we had book talk. We had
we did.
time to nap. We actually had a practice before we left for Nashville.
Okay.
So that morning we had like a 6 a.m. practice or something, and then we got on the bus, and we had a travel day. So
Yeah.
Yep. We were singing too on the bus, which was fun.
fantastic.
We kind of had like a little schedule where we said we were napping for like 2 hours, and then we'd have to wake up. We'd have to like read so many pages with Sarah, and then we'd eat lunch, and then we'd take another nap, and so we
Yep.
kind of just had that
Got
little
you.
schedule.
Okay, I like that little regiment. Okay, now the second part of that question was, whose shoe game is tops? Who would that be?
I'd say
I think a lot of us have strong shoe game.
Yeah, I know, but we got to know who. We're putting you on the spot.
I'll
based on
say
this.
like
I really don't.
Destiny or Sid. I think. Or my.
Sid, just say. It's
Sid-
okay if you
Sid-
want to say it.
I love Sid shoes.
Sid, why don't you pop on? Look at that, yeah. Is that true, Sid? You would say that your shoe game is tops.
I think it's higher. I'll just say that.
Okay.
But-
Okay. Trista, is that true?
Trista has some nice shoes.
Okay.
Trista's got some nice shoes.
I mean, I think Aspen's got some nice shoes too.
Okay.
though.
I was gonna say-
She's
I
got
was gonna say
some-
Aspen,
She's got
too.
some nice shoes in her closet that she doesn't wear. That it's dang, like I'd wear those if I were.
Yeah.
Okay, good question from online. Brett, did you have something else? Okay, listen, I wanted to do this segment. Rosie, you ready? We want to go back in time a little bit. A little segment that we do. We kind of rewind things a little bit. I want to start first with Coach Rhodey. And I was hoping maybe she'd be here, but maybe if she's watching right now, this will kind of bring back some memories. This is of her playing at UW Green Bay. Check. I got to get your thoughts on the hair. What exactly is going on here with Coach Rhodey? It was not Rhodey. I can't recall. Is it
Boyer.
I think.
Boyer.
Yeah.
That's right, Boyer.
Yeah.
Coach Boyer, or it was Sarah Boyer at the time before she met Mr. Rhodey. And what do you think about that when you see that picture right over there, Trista? What do you think about that?
I really don't know.
It's like interesting. I don't know. I like her. I like the braids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she always does that little bun with her hair.
She does.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
She shows up to practice with like a little bun in her hair like that.
I think she should show up to practice with that hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Next time.
Intensity.
Kinda
That's what
different
I see.
hair.
I see intensity right there. She's going between two people there, two girls or two women defending her. Just incredible stuff. And I think we might have asked this before when you girls have been on before, but she's still got game, right? Does she? Or Gracie, maybe not. Oh, you're
No.
saying she does? Okay.
She still
She
hops out of
does.
practice, yeah.
She'll pop in.
Okay. All
With
right.
Liza.
Interesting.
She'll be
Can't
the
forget about
Good
her.
stuff. Well, we'll keep it
Smart.
on this vein. Rosie, we have a picture of Sid from way back in the day. Look at this. Where is this from, Sid?
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
it showed up in our archives. I typed in all three of your names, by the way, to try to find some old photos. But Sid's was the only one that came up. What's going on? Are you in kindergarten here?
I don't know.
I'm not quite sure. It's one of your elementary schools. So what? By the way, Sid is in the second row, farthest over to the right. What's happening there? First off, I love the hat.
Thank you. I got one in Nashville.
Yeah,
too.
another cowboy hat, huh? What's up with this? Do you remember what this was for, maybe?
Oh, I think this was for our Penny Wars, and my class won.
Okay. What do you think about when you see
I think, 'cause I see the jar.
Yeah.
you being that young? What are you, 7 years old here? Maybe 6 or 7?
I really don't know. I just remember us having a small, tiny class. And
Really?
then-
That's your entire class?
I think so.
Is
And
it
then-
St. Joe's?
Yes, and then I switched schools.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So, girls, what do you think about when you see really babysit in some ways?
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Yeah,
That's so
adorable.
funny.
Do you still remember those kids' names? Do you still?
I recognize one.
Pretty sure. Okay, because 2 of them still go to our school.
Okay.
One right next to me is Aiden.
Okay.
I think the other, Layla, and Zach, and there's Nick, Emmanuel, and Dylan.
Okay.
Our teacher's name was Miss Rudolph.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Good memory.
Good stuff. Yeah, great memory. Good
not
stuff.
bad.
That was. We love to look back, don't we, Rosie? It'll take me back in time. So that was Sydney Whitehouse back in elementary school. Brett, did you have anything else? Listen, Coach Rhodey, what can you tell me about Coach? We always ask this question. You girls have given me some good stuff, in the past. But and I was hoping she'd be here because I did have a picture of what she did at the. There's a great picture of her right there. Look at that. You girls were our guests at the Packer show a couple months ago. And Coach Rhodey beat the Packer player, didn't he, Brett? Remember that?
Was it Keyshawn that night?
Keyshawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, her artwork was way better than Keyshawn's. I don't know what he was drawing, but hers actually looked like the Super Bowl trophy a little bit. But so there, to me, she's underappreciated artist. So what else can you tell me about Coach? Maybe that you guys don't that maybe people don't appreciate about her besides her great artwork, Grace.
I'd say like her competitiveness, like you look at like our practices, our scouting, like she watches film, she scouts for the game and prepares for the game just as much as we do, and just like her competitiveness, she'll come in practice and be the best player on the other team and want to win drills, like
Right.
she's really competitive, so it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's really like determined, and she really holds us accountable for what she expects of us.
Okay.
I'd say her game day snaps that she sends us are
Game day
definitely a
run?
laugh. She sends us,
Oh, wow.
every game day she sends us a snap where she goes on like a run. And so she'll be like game day run. So every single day we get that, or like her
Oh, I like
cocky,
that picture.
her cockiness against us for half quarters is just funny.
And what's with this picture here, Rosie? Thank you for putting that up. Look at that. Look at that intensity. Trista, what's that all about?
It's definitely an one.
Yeah, it was an and one. I was kind of getting upset with my defender because sometimes it's like you can't handle me, and
Yeah.
they think they can. So then, I got a little hype.
Okay, very good. Great picture. It's one of my favorites there. When I say this score, what comes to your mind? Okay? 122 to 6. I'm going to start over with Trista and work our way back over here. That was the score, by the way. Notre Dame beat Sheboygan South this season, 122 to 6. Trista, I know we were talking about this before the show, and you girls got taken out early, but 122 to 6. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously had a really good game.
Right.
We were kind of expecting it to be a little bit more close, but we obviously still had a defensive goal in mind and wanted to share the ball more, kind of get so many passes before we actually scored. And so I think we worked on little things that we can always work on, and then we just played very well that game.
Okay, yeah. Great shot of Gracie there, by the way. Look at the intensity in your eyes. You're just, I ain't missing this. But Sid, 122 to 6. Listen, I know you girls are prideful, right? And you want to go out and play your best. But even then, it's like, I don't know if you ever saw that kind of coming, 122 to 6.
Going off of what Trista said, I think just sharing the ball
Okay.
and just just sharing the ball, I guess, it's really like what our goal was.
Is that kind of like Gracie, where you girls that's how scary it can be sometimes when you girls are on your game? And I've seen you girls play really well and just take teams out. Is that kind of like, obviously the opponent's not up to what you see at state, but that's your potential, am I right?
Yeah, I think so. I think when we play together and we play well together and we're playing well, then I think we're really hard to beat. And I think our defense was really on that game. And yeah, I thought it was a good overall team win.
And I appreciate you girls answering those questions because that's kind of hard to be put on the spot when you're beating a team that bad. Brett, do we have anything from online? Hey, listen, we got to pay some bills. So let's take a time out here and be back again for the second half of the Varsity Roundtable.
Every day is a new chance to do the right thing. At Cellcom, doing the right thing means keeping you at the center of all that we do. It's technology with a heartbeat.
Promote your business, unite your team, or just get your name out there with help from the professionals at Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, we have the skills and experience to customize your apparel and spread the word about your business or organization. We can put your logo, name, or anything else you want on any article of clothing. From embroidery and screen printing to graphic design and heat press services, we've got you covered. Call today.
And now, back to Varsity Roundtable.
All right, back here at the Varsity Roundtable, here with Notre Dame girls basketball players, 3-time defending state champs. We have Gracie, Grzesk, Sydney Whitehouse, and Trista Fayta. We just saw a little promo for the Fab Five for Gracie and Trista. Fun setting. What was that like? Did you girls like how your green screens came out, Gracie?
Mine was fun. I just didn't realize my face was like that when I was struggling.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. I like the green screens.
And Trista, who came up with the idea of the little arrow shoe? Was that you who came up with that?
Yeah, because like in my handshake when I run out, I end with like an arrow.
Got you.
So then I was like, oh, I should do an arrow here. So then me and Gracie wanted to kind of do something together. So then I was like, how about I shoot the arrow at you and you fall back?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
By the
good
way,
job, guys.
I gotta segue into this real quick before we get to the trivia game. Real quick, Brett. Both Trista and Gracie finalists for Miss Basketball.
Congratulations,
And listen, you know how proud I was, not just of you girls, but we also had Kale Peterson from Waupun on there as well. Obviously, Allie Zabel from Nina. 4 of the 6 girls, not bragging, were on of the 6 girls on that team. Were on my Fab 5 team. So, what I want to know from you, Gracie and Trista, how much of an honor was that? Because I know that's really indicative of the great program that you girls have as well.
Yeah, it's a great honor for both of us to be nominated. You don't see that very often, where 2 girls from the same program.
I can't recall that ever happening.
Yeah,
before.
I don't know. It was like, I feel like it's never happened. So
Yeah.
it was really cool for both of us to be nominated.
Yeah, Trista, anything?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, to be just nominated is such a special thing. I mean, we obviously know who might win it, but just to be on that list is just incredible and such an accomplishment for us.
All right, great stuff again here. Brett, let's do the trivia game. You ready for this, Rosie? Now listen, it's always a subject. Now listen, we're going to have some fun here, okay? You girls are very competitive, and I like watching how competitive you are with each other. So what we're going to do is the subject is very timely. It's the Super Bowl. Okay, so listen. Listen, it's not going to be in-depth like football questions. It's kind of more around the whole party aspect of it, right? Just because it's a holiday, right? It's an unofficial holiday. There are a few questions about that, but each question gets more difficult, right? We start with easy, get to hard, and then the bonus, okay? Do you remember who won last time you were on last year after the championship? Did we have that?
I think it was you.
Gracie,
I don't
did
think
you?
it was us.
I don't know. We were in partners.
It was me.
It was me and you and a
The
partner.
last one, the last
I don't
question was
remember.
bamboo, and then we lost.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I think
we
I
were
was with-
tied. We were tied.
Wait,
So
was
was
it
that
about
bamboo?
pandas, what they eat, and you didn't know it was bamboo? Is that?
I knew it was bamboo, but I waited for my
Yeah.
partner to answer it because I
Yeah.
answered all the other ones.
How nice of you. Well, you're all against each other, right?
Okay.
So, and we're a very modest show. We don't have a lot of budget, so you have to raise your hand. We don't have no buzzers or anything like that. So Brett and Rosie are kind of watching. I should say Brett's really more watching this. So get those hands up. Each question gets more difficult. So here we go. Question 1. Super Bowl is the subject. What 2 teams are playing in this Sunday's? Oh, Gracie, right?
Chiefs and 49ers.
Yes. 0-0-1, right?
Easy start.
Good job, Gracie. Question 2. You answered that very quickly. I have hope now. The Super Bowl trophy is named after what legendary coach?
Wow.
I'll give you a hint. He's a very famous Packer coach.
That was a tie, I think. I can't differentiate.
We're gonna give it to Sid.
Yeah.
Is it Vince Lombardi?
Yes, Vince Lombardi.
That's what I thought, but I was like,
0-1-1.
Yeah, just down from the school.
Yeah.
Lambeau
Hey,
Field.
okay. Rosie has a picture for this. This year's Super Bowl halftime show features this R&B artist. Oh,
Usher.
Trista. Yes.
Tied up.
All tied up. Good job, Trista. 1-1-1. Okay, here we go. Question 4. You girls are doing great, though. This team has the most Super Bowl appearances. Super Bowl appearances. Trista.
Nope.
I didn't raise my hand. Sid.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. It was Sid.
Patriots.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
thinking of-
1-2-1.
Recent.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was thinking of Tom.
Very recent. Okay,
I was like,
that's
did
you
you
girls are doing great. You're knocking it out of the park. Okay, so here we go. 1-2-1. Good job there, Sid. Okay, question 5. This is the hardest one, most difficult one. So it's also a picture one. Okay. Now listen, Tom Brady has won the most Super Bowl MVPs. He has 5. This picture quarterback has the second most with 3 MVPs. Any thoughts?
Oh gosh.
He's from the late 80s and early 90s.
What team does he?
San Francisco.
I was gonna say.
No thought. Should I give him a hint, Brett?
His last name.
Well, that would give it away,
No, it
though.
What
wouldn't.
was his first name?
Okay, his first name starts with J.
His last name is a state.
First name is
Same
Joe.
name of a state.
I have no idea.
Mama.
Well, sort of close.
Close. No, see, that's why it's the most difficult question, girls. It's Joe Montana.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay. No, I knew that was going to be a difficult one.
Joe
So.
Mama.
And by the way, that might have been the answer of the year, by the way, from
Yeah.
Sid on that. Okay, well, listen.
Hannah Montana.
I'm getting a little worried here. You're 1-2-1. Right now, Sid's in the leader. But this next bonus question is worth 2 points. Now,
That was funny.
the bonus question, you can win this, Gracie or Trista. All right. Bonus question. Here it is. It's not a picture one. It's just listen here. And you girls are all Packer fans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your precious Packers have 4 Super Bowl titles. Can you name one of the 4 different teams the Packers beat in those Super Bowls? There's 4 teams, different teams.
Oh, I have to name all 4?
No, just need to name one.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Saints?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Trista.
I'm just gonna guess.
Yes.
Cowboys.
No.
Oh shoot.
Should I just guess?
Just guess.
You have to try to win it because right now
Okay.
Sid wins it.
Joe Mama.
No.
The most recent one was 14 years ago,
Let's
I guess.
say-
Probably a little young then.
49ers.
No.
Yeah.
Good guesses, girls.
Hmm.
Chiefs, Raiders, Patriots, and
Oh,
Steelers.
the Raiders. That's what I was thinking. of.
Oh. I wasn't
Yes.
thinking of that.
Well, congratulations, Sid.
Yay.
Wow.
Joe Mama.
Even with the Joe Mama answer,
Joe Mama.
she got the win. She got the win. Brett, do we have something from online?
We do. You want to go to it now? Real
Yeah,
quick?
go ahead.
Okay. Just ask them a big game coming up next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday against Hortonville. They want to know, what can we expect from this game? Will it equal last year's game? If
Yes.
memory serves, we streamed it.
We
I
did.
think it went into overtime.
Yes.
And they
Now-
came back from a big deficit.
Yeah, you did. And listen, we had Hortonville girls on the couch here last week, and they were really looking forward to this game. So, what do we expect? We'll start with Trista and work our way back here.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're ready for it. We haven't really had the best competition for a while,
Yeah.
so we kind of want to test. I mean, we're ready to play them. We've played them every year, but I don't think this one's going to go in overtime. We're pretty confident about this
Okay.
one.
Okay. Sid?
I think it'll be a very good test for us, and we're ready. We've been preparing, I guess, just one game at a time. I'd say.
Okay. Ooh, I like these answers, Gracie.
Yeah, I think we're ready. Obviously excited to play them. They're a good team with a lot of talent, so it'll be a good test for us before playoffs.
Oh, good question from online. Did you have anything else, Brett?
No, but we will see Hortonville on Friday night.
We will see
Yeah.
Hortonville on Friday night. Nina at Hortonville. That's our game of the week, our live stream of the week this Friday, by the way. I had that wrong on the script. Sorry, girls. We'd love to get up to Notre Dame, right, Brett? To maybe, I don't know. It's not settled yet if we're going to maybe do that game, Notre Dame Hortonville, but we'll see. By the way, do you know? One more promo I got to do. We're on TikTok, right? So follow us at TikTok. Everybody out there at Varsity Roundtable. So please follow us. Girls, I have to remind you, shout outs at the end of the show. Okay, so let's think about that. That's the last thing that we do. Now, I have a question for you. Who are your role models? They can be obviously parents, older sisters, older teammates, things like that. Who would you classify as what that has been a role model for you thus far in your life? We're gonna start with Sid and then go to Gracie and Trista.
I'd have to say like both of my parents, but I'd have to say like more my dad, just because I feel like he always thinks about other people.
Okay.
And he's just like very determined and always just puts other people first. And he's just, yeah. So
Okay.
I really just look up to that.
Absolutely. Okay, Trista.
I'd say definitely like my mom and brother. Like growing up, it was my mom and brothers, and continuing that. Like they always are there for me, helping me, pushing me. But I think also Liz Grzesk, she has been there since like 5th grade, but she's been such a great role model to me as well.
Okay, Gracie.
I'd say my mom, just like being with her coaching my team, and like I'd say my dad too, just like the countless hours they spent with me in the gym, and like just looking up to, I wanted to play college basketball because of both of them, and then my brother too.
Okay, interesting stuff. All right, we do have something from online. Brett, what do you got?
I got 2 from Gary. First one is, what's it been like playing school ball, ND Futures, and Purple Aces AAU together since the 3rd grade? They've been together for a long time.
Oh, okay, yeah. What can you tell me about that? Any one of you can start that. I really don't know where to go with this, but Gracie, do you want to start?
Yeah, I can start.
Okay.
It's been a lot of fun, just like getting to know them and like spend so much time with them on and off the court.
And no drama. Brett, no drama.
No.
Okay, I appreciate that. I have drama with these guys. So I'm sorry. Continue, Grace.
Yeah, it's just been a lot of fun, and just seeing like our games grow and develop, and just seeing where we're at now. It's special.
Okay, Sid.
Yeah, I actually started playing with them in 5th grade.
Oh.
But still, obviously, that's still a very long time.
Okay.
And it's just like great seeing all of us just bond even more together, and just expanding our game, I guess.
Trista.
Yeah, I mean, I think each of the programs were so fun. I mean, AAU was just so much more special just because we got to travel, so we got like the outside aspect of it.
Okay.
But even high school has been fun, being able to win a state championship with them and continuing to grow with them.
That's something else. And like it's not just like basketball that we're hanging out, it's like outside of that, which makes just like our bond grow even like stronger.
Outstanding stuff. And you had one more?
Yeah, Gary also wants to know, how have your roles changed since your freshman year when you won state? I guess that was the COVID season, right?
Yeah. So how has it changed? We'll start over there with Trista, work our way back.
Yeah, so I mean, my freshman year, I was more of just like a passer. Like I was a pass-first person. I would probably average about like 6 or 7 assists a game, but that was like my only role. And then now to my senior year, I'm more of, offensive player, defensive player, and assists, steals, all of that. I'm trying to do all of it at once, but.
Okay.
Well, my freshman year, I actually like sat out most of it because of my leg injury.
Okay.
I fractured my leg, but then towards the end, the other team was just sagging off, so hand down, man down. I shot it. I let it bloop or whatever, and I banked it.
Oh, that's right. I remember that lacrosse, and you would
banked it. 3 points or 3 points,
Right.
but I think I just gained more confidence now, and I'm just trusting my abilities more.
Okay, Grace.
My freshman year, I was more of like a 3, and then I was like a 4, and then I was like a 5 my junior year, and now I'm like a 3 again. So it's just been kind of interesting how just like with the different people around you, like what position you're in, and I think my rebounding has grown a lot. I've had to rebound more since Sarah Hardwick graduated, Sammy graduated, Georgia graduated. So it's just different positions every year.
All right, great stuff again here. Notre Dame girls basketball players, Gracie, Grzesk, Sydney Whitehouse, Trista Fayta. Brett, did you have anything else? Because I have a few more.
Another one too is somebody wants to know, what is the secret to the Notre Dame's success over the years? Because it even preceded these great players, right? They were pretty good.
Is it coaching? Is it the players themselves? Is it something else? Community, perhaps? What's the secret to the success of why you girls? I mean, you can't say Notre Dame girls basketball saying championships, right? So we'll start there with Sid, and then maybe go to the other two as well.
I'd just say our commitment to the team.
Okay.
And just how much work we put in, not only during practice, but outside of practice. And also the coaches know what we're capable of, and they make sure we put forth our full efforts every day in
Okay,
practice.
Gracie.
Yeah, I agree with Sid. Like, I think about the summer and, like, how much time in the weight room and on the court we spend just preparing for season and getting ready. Like, it's, I don't know, it's all the time and the dedication we put in and the commitment all around from a program.
Okay. Trista.
Yeah, I was pretty much going to say what Grace said, the dedication that we have. I mean, every single player on our team is dedicated to win again. Like, we all are trying to put in our 100% effort every single game, every single practice, especially the off season. I mean, the off season, we're really pushing each other to get better because that's the best way you get better and grow as a player is to push each other. So I think getting up at 6 a.m. every morning to go shoot or whatever we do, I think that really pays off.
Okay, good stuff. Great getting to know these outstanding players from Notre Dame. Brett, you didn't have anything else? Okay, listen, I have a couple more questions here. By the way, we got to wrap it up, right, Brett? So let everyone know out there in cyber world, you got to wrap it up. If you have any late questions. Rituals and superstitions. Now, we kind of touched on this the last time you girls were here. I don't know if you girls have anything different team-wise. Let us know for folks who don't know what you do to get ready for the games. Start with Gracie and go on down.
Yeah, for, like, my pregame meal, I have to have, like, a Jersey Mike's sub.
Okay, which one, though?
The club sub.
Okay,
I
that's
get.
very good.
Yep.
Okay.
And then for my water every game, I do like a big smart water, and I put a lemon lime liquid IV in there.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
very cool. All right.
For me, I write game day on my knuckles and game time on my wrist. Just, I don't know how I started that. And it's still on my hands from yesterday.
Okay.
But besides that, I also get dirt. In the winter, it's hard because there's snow on the ground, so I can't.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait. Like, how are you doing this, and when are you doing this? But okay.
Dirt juicery. I get a smoothie or a smoothie bowl every game day.
Gotcha. Okay, Trista.
I have to go to Subway. I usually get like their grilled chicken with like spinach, green peppers, like that fun stuff. But I usually go to Subway every game, and then like Grace said, during the game, I have to have a Gatorade, a water, and then a water with lemon liquid IV. All
Okay.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Before games.
Good stuff. Not a sponsor.
Gatorade.
Just letting you-
Yeah.
But how about anything team-wise? Do you girls do anything specific? I'm going to guess pray and those kind of
Oh,
things.
yeah.
But, right.
Yes, we do.
But what? Anything else specific? Do you girls have to do a little dance or anything like that?
We, like, for prayer, we always, like, I always have to be next to, like, I think it's, like, Liza and Morgan. Like, you always are by, like, certain people from prayer, so.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Hortonville, they do handstands. I'm like, that sounds dangerous.
Oh, we also do rebounds.
Oh,
So we
yes.
write, like, our goals for, I'll write rebounds on the board, and then
Oh,
everyone
okay.
will have their goal.
Okay, very cool. Good stuff. Now, I would be remiss. I have to talk about. Oh, you have something, Brett?
No, good.
College choices. All three of these girls, Brett, moving on to play at the next level. It's outstanding stuff here. Let's start over there with Tristan and work our way back over here this way. Why was Illinois State where you wanted to go?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too close, but it wasn't too far.
Okay.
I liked that little distance. I liked how, like, it wasn't too big, it wasn't too small. It's kind of a medium size, mid-major.
What's
And,
the town? Is it Edwardsville? No.
Normal.
Normal.
It's in Normal, Illinois, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, their coaching staff was a part of the big reason that I chose
Okay.
there. But even the girls, like, so Abby from Waupun,
Yeah.
got to know her more, and when I went there, but I just enjoyed it the first time, and then the second time, I was
Yeah.
like, I know that I want to be here.
Yeah, Abby Alsma. She's a friend of the show. We had Waupun on here. Okay.
John Kinziger is there too.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right.
Pierce
That's right.
standout, yeah.
Outstanding. And for Sid, Northern Michigan. Now, why did that work for you? And by the way, she's going to UP territory. That's where her coach played in high school. So, what can you tell me about Northern Michigan? Why did that work for you?
Kind of like what Trista said, the distance, it wasn't too close, wasn't too far. It was just right. And the community, when I actually went there, we went to this little breakfast spot, and the lady was like, "Oh, are you here for basketball?" And I go, "Yeah." I was just confused, and then she was like, "Yeah, this is a little hangout spot." And it was just nice how supporting the community was.
Okay.
And the coaching staff and the girls were just very nice.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, by the way, before we get to Gracie, do you have early thoughts on the designs on a major, Trista?
I think I'm just gonna go the business route right now,
Okay.
just because I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But I might go possibly into like the sports management or sports marketing.
Smart. Sid?
I really like science.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to do chemistry or biology yet, but I'm also interested in like the dentistry or pharmaceutical.
Okay.
Stuff.
Again, great stuff. Okay, now for Gracie, let's talk about Wisconsin. Why was that the spot for you? And you hope to maybe get, I mean, I think this is something me and Brad never got all the people in the office. We talk about, we're waiting for Wisconsin to kind of hit its stride, right? To kind of get a lot of the in-state recruits going back there and stuff like that. Your thoughts on that? Why was it the right spot for you?
Yeah, once I knew I wanted to stay close to home, I knew Wisconsin was a perfect fit for me. Academically, on the basketball court, just our coaching staff and everyone there. The campus is beautiful. It just was a great fit for me overall, and yeah, I'm excited to see what we can do when I'm there.
Early thoughts on the major?
I'm thinking sports psychology, so like rehab psych or like kinesiology.
Yeah. Is your dad going to be at every game and your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also
I was going to say, that's very, very cool. Brett, you didn't have anything else, did you? Let's move on to shout-outs. Okay. Can we do some shout-outs here? So that is a camera you look at right there. So I'm going to start farthest to my right. So that's on you, Trista. So go ahead, send some love out there to people who got you where you are today.
Okay, I'll shout out my family, whole entire family, even back home where I used to live. Shout out to obviously our teammates and coaches, practice players. Practice players are very key. Just our fans too. Like our fans show us a lot of love and support.
Okay, Sid.
Trista can hit on buttons. So I'd have to say my family, obviously, my dogs always coming home and greeting me, the coaching staff, my teammates, my friends, and just everyone supporting me.
Okay, Gracie.
Yeah, I'd say shout out mom, dad, Garrett, extended family, grandparents, team, coaches. Yeah, and like our whole support system.
By the way, shout out to Chick-fil-A because they fed these young ladies before they came on here, getting some good stuff there. Okay, listen, my last question is this. Now, technically, Green Bay, you girls are not in my territory, okay? I mean, come on, I love your team. I love all you. But technically, Scott Bency is your reporter for Green Bay Press Gazette. But I probably will be up there either way because I'm kind of going to guess we're going to have a team in D1 up there. But my question is this for you. Let's say you do secure the 4th championship, okay? I'm the one doing this. Coach, don't get mad at them. I'm the one saying this, okay? My question is this. Let's say you do get the 4-peat. What would have had to have happened? I'm talking about some keys now, right? What would you have to have been done right to secure that 4th championship? We'll go here with Gracie and go on down the line.
Yeah, I think playing together as a team, we play best when we play together, and I think our press has to be very well and aggressive, I'd say, and just
Okay.
I'd say just doing what we do best as a team and individually, doing our role to the best of our abilities.
Okay, Trista.
Yeah, I'd say our defense and our IQ. I mean, obviously there's lots of film on us, lots of film on whoever we play, so just outsmarting the defense or whoever we're playing against, outsmarting them during the game and really testing their knowledge with the basketball.
Coach, this is me again asking Coach Road, how bad do you want it to be Pewaukee? Would that make it a little bit more sweeter? I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's just me asking, Coach. But thank you, girls, for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you have a last couple weeks here before the tournament starts, things like that. So I want to wish you the best of luck. Again, Gracie Grzesk. We have Sydney Whitehouse, Trista Fayta, again here on the Roundtable. Thank you again for tuning in, and thank you all for watching tonight's episode. Listen, next week, who knows who we're going to have on? We might have Kakana boys. I might send a feeler out info over to Pier boys basketball maybe to see if they can come on the show. But we have a lot of great teams in this era. I think you girls can agree with that, with us on that. So best place to find out. We're on TikTok. Check us out at Varsity Roundtable. That's the best place to find out. Also on Facebook, facebook.com/Varsity Roundtable. So until next Wednesday, again, thank you again, Notre Dame girls basketball players. Best of luck. And I hope to see you girls raise that 4th trophy, things like that. So that would be something that would be truly remarkable. Possible 4th state championship consecutive for the Notre Dame girls basketball team. Again, for Notre Dame girls basketball, I'm Ricardo Arguello. For Brett Christopherson and Jim Rosandick, thank you again for watching. See you back here next week for another episode of the Varsity Roundtable.